Okay, here's a question. Would money marry you? Okay, let me choose names. Edgar, would money marry you?
Yes, if I'm attractive enough to it, then
Okay, what would make you attractive to money? Or to your, yeah.
if I care about it, and you only marry someone who you think will care about you, value you.
Mm,
So if I care about money and value it, definitely, yeah, we'll be partners.
mm. Spend time with her.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so do you have money dates?
Dates, yeah, you have to have dates and try to understand your better half. Try to understand money, what it likes, and so forth, so that
Mm,
yeah,
so
you
you
can.
chill with your bank statement from time to time. Niplo.
Yes, yeah, I do, I do.
Okay, no, I think money will definitely marry Edgar. Well done, Edgar. But most times, most people, when this comes up, they realize that actually money would not marry them given the feelings and beliefs and how they treat money. So it's about reflecting on, would I make a good spouse? If money was like my wife or my husband or my girlfriend or boyfriend or etc., would I make a good partner given how I am currently treating her? Okay, so money is a game. Is the winning the money game is the name of the book, and I believe that it is a game. And the question I ask here is, what are the chances? So I used to play basketball, and what are the chances of you beating me in a basketball game if you don't know the rules? Is it 50%? Is it 80%? Is it 5%? What are the chances of beating someone playing a sport when you don't know the rules of the game?
Only 5%.
5%.
5%, yes.
Yeah, you could just get lucky. You just throw the ball and it just somehow just goes in there, right? So yes, it could. There's a small chance, there's a minute chance that you could, but unfortunately, um, a lot of people don't learn the rules of money, and it is no wonder that people are having financial accidents because if you cannot drive, no matter what rules are put by the Department of Transport on the road, sooner or later you're going to crash. And a lot of people are crashing. And I think it's a similar thing in the property game. If you do not know the rules, you will find that you might buy a nice looking place, but you could lose money because you do not follow the rules of the property thing, which I'm sure Undumiso assists with. So these are the results of people playing a game but not knowing the rules, and some shame don't even know that they're in a game. So 77% of South Africans don't have money towards end of the month. More than 11 million of South Africa credit active consumers are described as over indebted because I believe that before you get that credit card, you should get some financial literacy. Just like before you drive a car, you get a license to drive. Student consumer debt has more than doubled in the past 3 years. It's getting younger and younger in terms of access to debt and the like. And it is common knowledge that South Africans have a poor saving culture, said by Old Mutual. And then ultimately, what proves that people are losing the money game is 94% of South Africans cannot retire comfortably, and it's not just a South African issue, it is a global issue. 95% of the world population cannot retire comfortably, right? And so this is what happens when you play the game, but you don't know the rules. So today we're going to touch on some of the rules. How many of us would love to win the lotto? Okay, how many? Okay, let's go. Need to say the names. Ella, oh, hand up. Oh, okay. So you're saying yes. You see one hand up. Only one person wants to win the lotto. Letabo, do you want to win the lotto or not?
Yes.
Yes, you want to win the lotto, ne?
Yes.
It will sort everything out, right?
Yes.
All right. So most of us would love to win the lotto, but check this out. So this is my good friend. Um, this guy was a former policeman who won 10 million rand from the lotto and proceeded to then leave his wife, and he was charged with theft. Money, he says, money ruined my life and my marriage. I would never wish to win the lotto again. Dialin, and guys, literally his surname has money in it. Taba. Masla Money is his surname. So he got his 10 million, divorced his wife, left his house, left his job as well as a policeman, did his things over there. And then when he came back when he lost it all, he then went back to his old house and tried to steal some money. And a lot of times people like, I'm la, no, I know, test me, I would never do that. But the truth is, 70% of people who win a lottery or get a big windfall actually end up broke in a few years. And because you cannot contain that which you don't have the knowledge to contain. And so what you are doing with 10,000 Rand typically is what you end up doing with 100,000 Rand. So maybe let's say at 100,000 Rand a month, it will maybe be, I don't know, a nice Merc or something. At a million, it might be now you start messing with the Astons and the Ferraris. But in terms of the principles of what you're doing, they